Good afternoon. I am Paul Cuddy, UMKC School of Medicine Vice Dean. As Chief Marshal of these ceremonies, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the commencement ceremony of the University of Missouri Kansas City School of Medicine. The National Anthem will be sung by School of Medicine students Megan Nerona and Erin Wayuni. Please stand.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, Chancellor Molly Agrawal.
Good afternoon, Rose. Are you guys excited? All right. Well, welcome to the beginning of the rest of your lives. And in just a few moments, you will cross the stage to become graduates of the University of Missouri, Kansas City. And I'm honored to bear witness to such a momentous occasion in your life. Your families and friends are here as well, cheering you on just as they were right in the beginning when you started on this journey. So we're going to do something a little different. I want you graduates to stay right there, stay sitting, and hold your applause. And I would like the parents of anyone who's graduating here today to please stand up. I would like the grandparents, the spouses, the children, uncles and aunts, nieces and nephews, everyone to stand up. If you have friends with anybody graduating, stand up. If you were just driving by and wanted to come in and cheer them, stand up. You folks stand up, turn around and give these folks a big hand. Thank you. Thank you. We should never forget who brought us here. Graduates, during your time here at UMKC, you have established relationships and connections with people who have been beside you every step of the way. And I'm speaking, of course, about your professors and the faculty. We have world-class faculty here at UMKC. Their research and their scholarship not only enlighten you, but also help to address the issues of this world. And our staff are important as well. They are the support system that keeps this university running, from maintenance to counseling to advising to career services and so much more. They are the ones who provide the support to help you and our faculty. So let's give all our faculty and all our staff a big hand. Now, student success is a first priority here at UMKC. And Rose, even though you may not have realized this, you yourself are the key ingredients in your own successful careers here at UMKC. You made the most of every opportunity to get hands-on experience, the hands-on experience that you need to be prepared for the workforce and to better serve your communities. We are an urban serving university here at UMKC. And as students here, you were exposed to the different issues that are here in the Kansas City area as well as beyond. Through those experiences, you have learned the importance of giving back and the value of commitment. You are ready to take on the world. You have acquired the knowledge, the confidence, the skills you will need to navigate an ever-shifting landscape in the days to come. Now, there will be challenges. There will be challenges in life, and there always are challenges in life, and there will be obstacles to overcome. But I know that you are up to facing those challenges and overcoming them because you have been well trained. You will be a UMKC graduate. Congratulations again, Cruz. Job well done.
It's now my pleasure to introduce the members of the stage party from left to right. Molly Agrawal, Chancellor. Mary Ann Jackson, Interim Dean, School of Medicine. The Honorable John Phillips, University of Missouri System Board Curator. Amgad Masood, Docent and Associate Professor, Internal Medicine. Jill Moormeyer, Chair, Internal Medicine. Julie Banderas, Chair, Graduate Health Professions in Medicine. Tracey Stephens, President, School of Medicine National Board of Alumni and Partners. Brenda Rogers, Associate Dean, Student Affairs. Arif Kamal, E. Gray Diamond MD Take Wing Award recipient. Jennifer Lundgren, Dean, School of Graduate Studies. Kamiko Black-Gilmore, Chief of Staff. Ann Spenner, Vice Chancellor, Strategic Marketing and Communications. Susan Wilson, Vice Chancellor, Diversity and Inclusion. E. Nathan Thomas, Associate Dean, Diversity and Inclusion. Diana Dark, Associate Dean, St. Luke's Programs. Denise Bratcher, Associate Dean, Children's Mercy Hospital Programs. Stephen Waldman, Vice Dean, Strategic Innovation and Stewardship. Alice Arredondo, Assistant Dean, Admissions and Recruitment. Mark Nichols, Interim Chair, Biomedical and Health Informatics. Andrew Goodnow, Chief Information Officer. Jacob Marcelic, Associate Professor and Faculty Senate Representative. Stephanie Ellison, Associate Dean, Learning Initiatives. Gary Sutkin, Associate Dean, Women's Health. Christine Sullivan, Associate Dean, Graduate Medical Education. Michael Wacker, Associate Dean, Academic Affairs. John Foxworth, Associate Dean, Faculty Development. Raymond Catania, Assistant Dean, Years 1 and 2. It's now my pleasure to invite Curator John Phillips to provide a greeting from the UM system.
Well, thank you for that introduction, and good afternoon. It's a true privilege to be here today to congratulate our graduates. Let me also take this opportunity to recognize those who have helped you get to where you are here today. Parents, friends, family, partners, and graduates. We also salute you for your journey to this place of accomplishment. Your support is essential to our students' success, and your presence here today reflects that. The School of Medicine has been preparing tomorrow's healthcare leaders for nearly 50 years. As UMKC graduates, you are better prepared than most for future challenges. You have benefited from training in an environment with a wealth of perspective, giving you insights and experience that are necessary to change the world. We all know it was no easy task to earn your degree. After your many years, 6 for most of you, years of effort, you've proven that you have the dedication and the drive necessary for success in today's world. You will find that the academic challenges you have faced and surmounted during your days, and no doubt long nights of study here at UMKC, will more than pay off. You are now a part of history and the long-standing tradition of excellence that makes us who we are. Create your own legacy, but remember, UMKC was your home for the last several years. Treasure the foundation you've built here and go forward. Use your knowledge and your passion to improve the world that we all share, especially when it comes to helping others in need. So on behalf of the University Board of Curators, congratulations and best wishes for the future in all your endeavors.
Interim Dean Jackson will now come forward to say a few words to the graduates.
Chancellor Agarwal, Dr. Kamal, School of Medicine faculty and staff, family, friends, and honored graduates of the UMKC Health Professions, PA, AA, and School of Medicine classes of 2019. We are indeed thrilled to celebrate this day with you, with pride, with joy, and I hope with some advice that will be useful to take along on this next phase of your journey. As you take this next step, know what you do in patient care is an honor and a privilege. Be passionate and persistent as you work for the greater good of your patients. Know that you will need to continually enhance your fund of knowledge as our field is rapidly evolving. Fuel your success by finding mentorship, leadership opportunities, and networking with others in your field. Remember who you are and what you want in life as well as your career. The best healthcare professionals I know have managed to keep a work-life balance and continue to advocate for others to do so. In this era of medicine, and indeed in all walks of life, we should expect enlightened leadership and a working environment that nurtures community, flexibility, and promotes professional satisfaction and values your life outside of work. I'll end with 2 insights from visionaries that I love. The first, Maya Angelou, who said, "People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." Know that fulfilling your professional duties and responsibilities involves more than making the correct diagnosis and skillfully navigating a very complicated healthcare system. Keep a laser focus and always ask yourself, am I the provider that I would want for my mother, father, sister, brother, wife, or child? The second insight comes from Dr. Vivek Murthy, our former Surgeon General, who reminds us that the world needs dreamers and doers, especially as we confront the great challenges that loom before our patients and our country. He encourages us to respond to these calls of action by imagining the world as it should be and having the courage to step forward with open minds, clear eyes, and full hearts to transform those dreams into reality. More than ever, he says, and I couldn't agree more, the world needs you. So, be grateful, Stay humble, have courage, and dream big. I know from experience that the investment you make in caring for patients will fuel and inspire you every day of your career. Congratulations. We are so proud of you, class of 2019. And now I have the great pleasure of introducing to you Dr. Kamal. The Umkc School of Medicine is now in its 48th year, has graduated more than 4,000 providers who serve healthcare institutions and academic centers across the nation as clinicians, educators, and researchers. Since 1988, on an annual basis, we have recognized an exemplary graduate with the E-Grade Diamond Take Wing Award, which honors physicians who demonstrate excellence in the practice of medicine, academic medicine, or research, and who demonstrate the highest level of professionalism. Past recipients have been department chairs, section chiefs in medical schools, national leaders in research, have developed local and international service missions, or have innovated and led in clinical care. Dr. Kamal is a remarkable graduate of our school. He completed internal medicine residency and hospice and palliative care fellowship at Mayo School of Graduate Medical Education, followed by hematology oncology at the Duke Comprehensive Cancer Center. He serves as an associate professor of medicine and business administration and is the physician director of quality at the Duke Cancer Institute. His research to improve the quality of care for patients who receive cancer care, supportive care services, and palliative care was centrally focused after he fought at his mother's side during her battle with breast cancer. He received many awards along the way of his professional career, including the 2014 Sojourn Scholarship Leadership Award that recognizes and supports future innovators and leaders in the field of palliative care medicine. And in 2018, remarkably, he was recognized at the American Academy of Hospice and Palliative Medicine as one of 30 palliative care visionaries from across the country who cited his innovation, meaningful contributions, extraordinary vision, and inspirational leadership. It is my pleasure to introduce to you our 2019 Take Award awardee, Dr. Kamal.
Good afternoon, graduates and families and faculty and staff. It's a pleasure being back to my alma mater, the University of Missouri, Kansas City, after 14 years sitting in a chair very similar to yours, both with excitement for what we had achieved together, and I say together because you have done this with the support of your family and friends. This is not an endeavor you did on your own, but also with nervous anticipation about what's going to happen next. And if you're not yet nervous, you should be. There's a lot of great things that'll happen moving forward, right? So in 14 years, I've had an opportunity as an administrator and a clinician and as a researcher to look back on things that I wish I had sort of learned along the way. You'll get a lot of advice, you'll get a lot of noise, but ultimately I've thought about the three things that I think matter to me the most. And as I talk about the things that matter to me, I want you to think about your list, what matters to you, and use those as guiding principles and as a North Star that will take you forward. So in moments where you're not sure if you're doing the right thing, you come back to these principles. I will say that I wouldn't be standing here without the support of my family as well. My parents, two amazing individuals who crossed an ocean to give our family a better life. To my in-laws who are here, to my family, my wife and my two children who have been support for me for the entire journey, and you will find that there will be people like that who will support you along the way as well. So the three things that matter to me. One, words matter. Now you may be tempted to think that when you're walking down the hallways of a hospital or in the clinic, that the most impactful tool that you may have is in the coat of your white pocket, or down in the radiology hallway, or hung around your shoulders as in a stethoscope. But the most important tool that you have is the words that you use. Remember, everything you say to a patient and to a caregiver, they will remember. They will hang on to everything you say, what you say, how you say, and what you didn't say. They'll take that and replay it in their minds, promise you they do. When they walk out of the clinic room, they will think about it in the hallway. They will pick up the phone and call their family and say, you know, that doctor said X, Y, and Z. And the words that they will say are what you told them. That means that's an enormous opportunity to take the words that you have and use them for good, but also to remember the power of silence. That was 5 seconds, and that was uncomfortable, right? And for the neurologists in the room, you thought I had a TIA. But I assure you I didn't. Silence is uncomfortable, and the reason for that is because we're so used to filling the silence, right? As clinicians, we believe that our responsibility in the moment in front of a person is to be the one that's doing all the talking, because it makes us uncomfortable to sit back, and as some have said, don't just do something, sit there. Studies show that the average time that a physician will interrupt a patient during the beginning of a clinical appointment is 11 seconds. So if you took even the shortest of appointments at 15 minutes, which is 900 seconds, and divided 11 seconds into that, that is 1%. So 1% of the face-to-face time that clinician had with the patient was then interrupted. The patient's voice was that one second. Remember that silence is really good and helpful, particularly when you don't know what to say. Sometimes showing compassion and empathy in your eyes and looking at the patient is what is needed to invite them to explain more. As an oncologist and a palliative care physician, I had a patient once tell me that she was in her 40s, just diagnosed with metastatic colorectal cancer, and she asked me that question that a lot of physicians are very worried about being asked, which is, Doc, why did this happen to me? Now, as scientists, you might think that the question is about genomic pathways or metabolic alterations, but I can promise you that's not what she was asking, right? She was asking an existential question, which is why me? Why in my 40s? I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't smoke. I did all the things I was told to do, and hey, Doc, you're not that much younger than me either. Gosh, why isn't it that other people have this too? Why me? And when faced with moments like that, you may be tempted to say something. And sometimes the best response is to look and nod your head and go, yeah, I don't know. That compassion is what they are looking for, and you are there to be able to offer that. The other thing that matters to me is relationships. Now, the term provider is used in the healthcare context to mean a person who provides healthcare services to patients and caregivers. I personally don't like the term because I think it's quite transactional. A provider is what I think about as a waiter. A waiter is a provider of food. You are professionals. You are more than providers. You are clinicians. You are healers. You are the compassionate. So when building relationships with others, think about what makes them tick. Think about building a relationship that is relational. Relational means that you find something in common with the other individual and use that as a place to build rapport. Think about the people you hang out with over the weekend or things that you do activities with. You have something in common. And when a patient comes to you, they are looking for that. They're looking for another human being that will walk with them step in step through their journey with a serious illness, because their life is forever changed and they want some company as they go along the way. When you're not sure what to do, ask somebody what their hopes are, what their worries are. You'll find that people oftentimes respond behaviorally to the things that they're worried about. I think a lot about a patient I had. She was in her 30s with metastatic breast cancer. She had walked into my office, and before I could sit down, she pointed at me, which, by the way, the nonverbal pointing is one of the more aggressive ways to start a clinical consult. Now, we hadn't introduced each other ourselves, so before I could sit down, she said, I know why you're here. And I said, oh, well, tell me why I'm here. She said, well, I've had 5 lines of chemotherapy, each one working less than the previous. And you're here to talk me out of the 6th. She had looked up the Wikipedia article for palliative care, and apparently somewhere in there it says that's my job. So I sat down and I said, well, gosh, we are in the midst of conflict, right? You will find conflict both professionally and personally throughout your lives, and how you deal with that conflict will actually get you from good to great. So to deal with conflict in this setting, what I did was wonder what's on her mind. So I asked her, when you think about the future, what are you worried about? And the reason I asked that question is you try to separate the issue that was on the table with sixth-line chemotherapy, from the underlying interest. Her interest was, as it turned out, and might not be surprising to you, her small children. Cue the small child. So what she said to me is that her 6-year-old and her 4-year-old, she had been recently divorced, she wasn't sure who was going to have custody of them after she was gone. A lot of power in those words, because it would have done me no good to show her graphs or Kaplan-Meier curves or survival curves about what's going to happen. She recognized where she was in her trajectory. But the most important thing on her mind was her family. And what you'll find is for many, many patients, I would say most, that's the number one thing they're worried about. As we started talking and she realized that I had true, sincere interest in that and not to have a conversation about chemotherapy, we got her connected with some community attorneys who got that out of the way. She died peacefully 6 weeks later. We saw each other once a week during that time. We never talked about chemotherapy ever again because it was not the tool in the toolbox she needed, but it was the only tool she thought she had access to. And once we talked through it, she realized there was something more important that we could be talking about. Professionally, relationships are important too. My advice to you there is get in your life both mentors and advocates. A mentor is a person who will tell you sort of where you need to go and potentially how to get there. You've had mentors your entire career at UMKC. Your docents are fantastic examples of mentors. But also seek out advocates. Advocates are the persons in your life who will help get you there. They will go out of their way, potentially even at their own cost, to help get you there. Mentors are the ones that are going to tell you, while your kid is in the NICU, that you need to round on service because that's how we develop RVUs and that's how you move in your career. The advocate is the one who's going to come in and say, I'm going to round for you. You go be with your kid. You're lucky if you find people that can do both at the same time, but you want to surround yourself with both. The third thing that matters is you. And why do I say that? You're entering healthcare at a time where 50% of healthcare professionals have burnout. Burnout is the term we use for people who are at the end of their rope, who demonstrate high emotional exhaustion. That means saying, I feel like I can't do anymore. High depersonalization. That's treating other people like objects, like the headache in room 2. And low professional satisfaction. 50% of your colleagues, when you get to residency or your next step, are going to have burnout already. And that's bad, not only for the individual, but it also leads to errors and patient safety issues. It leads to poor coping strategies, and it's pervasive and it's sneaky. And the way we combat burnout is being intentional and deliberative about the things we do outside of the hospital. For me, it's my kids. Miriam, who's 6, Elias, who's 2, and my lovely wife, Jenny. We go to the beach almost every weekend we can. We are professional beach bums, and we love that fact. It's a no laptop, no email zone, but we had to be deliberate about that. That doesn't happen accidentally. We made a conscious decision to do that. You will find that in your own life, because of who you are and where you've been, you will go into your professional careers with gusto and passion, and I'm begging you, go with the same gusto and passion after the things outside of the hospital. Lean heavily on your families, recognize when you're getting a little crispy, and lean on your colleagues to help you get a little uncrispy if you can. So, graduates, those are the 3 things that matter to me. I imagine as I was talking, you were thinking a lot about other things too. I mentioned my family, they're embedded in there, but there's a huge responsibility you have to the patients you're going to see to make sure that you can demonstrate to them what matters. Use those guiding principles for your own self and recognize along the way that you have a lot to learn. This is a lifelong learning journey that you are on, and it's an amazing journey, let me tell you what. So I'll leave you with one last thing, which is you're part of a revolution. People talk about patient-centered care, but here's what I'm asking you to do. Stop asking people what's the matter with them and start asking them what matters to them. Thank you.
The commencement ceremony is divided into two parts. First, the candidates will be presented for conferral of the degrees. Following this, all graduates will come forward for recognition by Interim Dean Jackson and Chancellor Agrawal.
Will the candidates for the Masters of Science in Anesthesia degree please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Masters of Science in Bioinformatics degree please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Masters of Health Professions Education degree please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Masters of Medical Science Physician Assistant degree please rise and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Doctor of Medicine degree please rise and remain standing? Chancellor Agrawal, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the UMKC School of Medicine, I present to you these students who have completed the requirements for Masters of Science in Anesthesia, Masters of Science in Bioinformatics, Masters of Health Professions Education, Masters of Medical Science Physician Assistant, Doctor of Medicine.
Thank you, Dean. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the University of Missouri Board of Curators and the President, I hereby confer the Master of Science, the Master of Health Professions Education, the Master of Medical Science, and the Doctor of Medicine degrees upon each candidate from the UMKC School of Medicine who has successfully completed the degree requirements with all the rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Announcing for the graduate programs is Dr. Julie Banderas.
Will the graduates for the Master of Science in Anesthesia degree please come forward? Hooding the graduates are the program directors. Kelly Anderson Erlinger. Sean Apple. Chloe Chaddock. Hannah Chaddock. Abdul Darbas. Jake Duselier. Cody Ryan Gow. Kayla Connor Hickey. Madison Blair Howard. Timothy Kendig. Jason Bradley Laughlin. Hector Sierra. Shelby Spears. Bradley Michael Troyer. Jessica Werner. Will the graduates for the Master of Science in Bioinformatics degree please come forward? Sabiha Hassan, her thesis title was The Association of Socioeconomic Status with Mortality and Hospital Length of Stay in Patients with Parapneumonic Empyema. Ryan Latta, capstone title, Creation of a Novel Fire Pipeline for Pharmacogenomics. Will the graduates for the Master of Medical Science Physician Assistant degree please come forward? Charlie Ray Leon Atkinson. Amanda Marie Ballard. Katie Danielle Brand. Melissa Ann Ceballos. Alyssa Jane Cockerline. Danielle Marie Cooper. Brett Andrew Gerstner. Kevin Aquino Guevara. Nathaniel Leo Horton. Iris Ann King. Michelle Bernadette LeCamp. Joseph Walter O'Connor. Colin Scott Phillips. Tom Bowie Roberts. David Michael Rogers. Ryan Phillip Smith. Catherine Suter. Christopher Adam Stanley. Laura Ann Vink. Emma Wyndham.
The Doctor of Medicine candidates will now be called forward. Announcing for the Doctor of Medicine graduates is Dr. Brenda Rogers.
Will the graduates for the Doctor of Medicine degree please come forward? Hooding the graduates are their docents. Ella Glazier, Doctor of Medicine cum laude, transitional year at Mercy Hospital, St. Louis, Missouri, dermatology, Jackson Memorial Hospital, Miami, Florida. Danielle Terrell, traditional year, Tripler Army Medical Center, Honolulu, Hawaii. Vivek Valupalli, cum laude, anesthesiology, Stanford University Programs, Stanford, California. Christopher Favier, emergency medicine, University of Missouri, University Hospitals, Columbia, Missouri. Srinivasa Potla, Doctor of Medicine, Internal Medicine, Case Western Metropolitan Health Medical Center, Cleveland, Ohio. Avushwashi Unkande, Family Medicine, Hennepin County Medical Center, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Jess Wise, Preliminary Surgery, Baylor College of Medicine, Houston, Texas. Sabat Umin, Pediatrics, St. Louis Children's Hospital, St. Louis, Missouri. Matthew Decker, Family Medicine, Mayo Clinic School of Graduate Medical Education, Rochester, Minnesota. Hunter Jeffrey Ferris, General Surgery, Navy Medical Center, San Diego, California. Raksha Mathavan, magna cum laude, Internal Medicine, Yale New Haven Hospital, New Haven, Connecticut. Ravali Polridi, Psychiatry, University of Missouri, University Hospitals, Columbia, Missouri. Sri Govindarajan, Emergency Medicine, Yale New Haven Hospital, New Haven, Connecticut. Bakar Zuberi, Psychiatry, University of Central Florida College of Medicine, Kissimmee, Florida. Caitlin Armstrong, Internal Medicine Pediatrics, University of Missouri, Kansas City School of Medicine, Kansas City, Missouri. Kent Buxton, magna cum laude, Internal Medicine, St. Louis University School of Medicine, St. Louis, Missouri. Luke He, Emergency Medicine, Creighton University Affiliated Hospitals, Maricopa, Phoenix, Arizona. Taylor Carter, cum laude, General Surgery, University of North Carolina Hospitals, Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Joe Miliazzo, Anesthesiology, University of Vermont Medical Center, Burlington, Vermont. Bhavna Jasti, General Surgery, University of Missouri, Kansas City School of Medicine, Kansas City, Missouri. Caleb Kinnan, Anesthesiology, University of Kentucky Medical Center, Lexington, Kentucky. Gina Sandu, Preliminary Medicine, Harbor UCLA Medical Center, Torrance, California. Dermatology, Cook County Health and Hospital Systems, Chicago, Illinois. Haley Mayankar, Psychiatry, Emory University School of Medicine, Atlanta, Georgia. Rama Khan, Internal Medicine, University of Missouri, Columbia, Columbia, Missouri. Nayaluma Wagala, Orthopedic Surgery Research, University of Pittsburgh Medical Center, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Jeffrey Wiegers, Anesthesiology, Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, Los Angeles, California. Nicholas Keevan, cum laude, Emergency Medicine, Advocate Healthcare, Chicago, Illinois. Nikitha Paturi, Integrated Plastic Surgery, Carilion Clinic, Virginia Tech Carilion School of Medicine, Roanoke, Virginia. Tim Nordloff, Oral Surgery, University of Missouri, Kansas City School of Medicine, Kansas City, Missouri. Imran Nizamuddin, summa cum laude, Internal Medicine, Northwest McGaw Northwest Memorial Hospital, VA Medical Center, Chicago, Illinois. Seinu Abraham, Family Medicine, University of Missouri, Kansas City School of Medicine, Kansas City, Missouri. Aruj Boda, Internal Medicine, Research Medical Center, Overland Park, Kansas. Sarah Diane Alshami, Internal Medicine, University of Missouri, Kansas City School of Medicine, Kansas City, Missouri. Timothy Michael Chow, Internal Medicine, University of South Florida, Morsani College of Medicine, Tampa, Florida. Adam Lloyd, Internal Medicine, Eisenhower Army Medical Center, Augusta, Georgia. Pruthika Goparaju, Obstetrics Gynecology, University of Kentucky Medical Center, Lexington, Kentucky. Grant Randall, cum laude, Preliminary Medicine, University of Florida College of Medicine, Shands Hospital, Gainesville, Florida. Miskana Yammer, General Surgery, Bassett Medical Center, Coopertown, New York. Hasterma Miracle Ameo, cum laude, Psychiatry, Walter Reid Medical Center, Bethesda, Maryland. Grace Rector, cum laude, Pediatrics, Children's Mercy Hospital, Kansas City, Missouri. Cale Turner, magna cum laude, Obstetrics Gynecology, The Ohio State University Medical Center, Columbus, Ohio. Asma Akhtar, Pediatrics, MedStar Georgetown University Hospital, Washington, D.C. Malia Sidney Addison, Psychiatry, Barnes Jewish Hospital, St. Louis, Missouri. Muhammad Ali Khan, Internal Medicine, Case Western University Hospitals, Cleveland Medical Center, Cleveland, Ohio. Shannon DeMary, Transitional Year, Navy Medical Center, San Diego, California. Sarah Per Akbar, Summa cum laude, preliminary medicine, University of Missouri, Kansas City School of Medicine, Kansas City, Missouri. Dermatology, University of Kansas School of Medicine, Kansas City, Kansas. Sham Singh, Psychiatry, Harbor UCLA Medical Center, Torrance, California. Megan Norana, Family Medicine, Presence St. Joseph Hospital, Chicago, Illinois. Amber Leila Sarvastani, General Surgery, University of Missouri, Kansas City School of Medicine, Kansas City, Missouri. Afan Ahmad, Anesthesiology, University of Florida College of Medicine, Shands Hospital, Gainesville, Florida. Jason Tucker, Psychiatry, University of Missouri, Kansas City School of Medicine, Center for Behavioral Medicine, Kansas City, Missouri. Ajay Patel, Preliminary Medicine, Loyola University Medical Center, Maywood, Illinois. Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation, New York Presbyterian Hospital, Columbia and Cornell Medical Center, New York, New York. Julia Elizabeth Eswine, Medicine Pediatrics, University of Tennessee College of Medicine, Memphis, Tennessee. Marjorie Farrington, Pediatrics, Children's Hospital, Northeast Ohio Medical, Akron, Ohio. Christian Lamb, summa cum laude, Internal Medicine, San Antonio Military Medical Center, San Antonio, Texas. Daniel Margolis, Oral Surgery, University of Missouri, Kansas City School of Medicine, Kansas City, Missouri. Taylor Lacey, Family Medicine, University of Missouri, Kansas City School of Medicine, Kansas City, Missouri. Carly Ingram Oakley, summa cum laude, Neurology, Mayo Clinic School of Graduate Medical Education, Rochester, Minnesota. Afil Hassan, Internal Medicine, University of Iowa Hospitals and Clinics, Iowa City, Iowa. Ahmed El-Marwawi, magna cum laude, Neurosurgery Preclinical Fellowship, Leahy Hospital and Medical Center, Burlington, Massachusetts. Sabah Bajwa, Pediatrics, St. Louis University School of Medicine, St. Louis, Missouri. Ami Perowitz, Internal Medicine, Rush University Medical Center, Chicago, Illinois. Devin Singh Bhatia, Emergency Medicine, University of Texas Southwestern Medical School, Dallas, Texas. Katie Sue Payne, Internal Medicine, University of Tennessee College of Medicine, Memphis, Tennessee. Uzuamaka Amarachi Afadu, Medicine Pediatrics, Greenville Health System, University of South Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina. Malia Bhatti, Internal Medicine, St. Louis University School of Medicine, St. Louis, Missouri. Usman Asad Hasni, cum laude, Internal Medicine, University of Alabama Medical Center, Birmingham, Alabama. Shelby Lee Steinbecker, Family Medicine, Cox Health, Springfield, Missouri. Sri Balasu, Pediatrics, St. Louis University School of Medicine, St. Louis, Missouri. Megan Ivey, General Surgery, HCA Gulf Coast Education Consortium, Houston, Texas. Rebecca Maltsev, Internal Medicine, University of Missouri, Kansas City School of Medicine, Kansas City, Missouri. Cindy Jane, magna cum laude, Internal Medicine, University of Michigan Hospitals, Ann Arbor, Michigan. Alice Huang, Family Medicine, University of Iowa Hospitals and Clinics, Iowa City, Iowa. Jonah Graves, summa cum laude, Internal Medicine, Barnes Jewish Hospital, St. Louis, Missouri. Vidhan Srivastavi, Doctor of Medicine, cum laude, Anesthesiology, University of Chicago Medical Center. Joseph Bennett, Internal Medicine, University of Kansas School of Medicine, Kansas City, Kansas. Aaron Haliyi Wainoni, Obstetric Gynecology, University of Central Florida College of Medicine, Gainesville, Florida. Roshni Desai, Medicine Pediatrics, Indiana University School of Medicine, Indianapolis, Indiana. Garth Sherman, magna cum laude, Urology, University of Missouri University Hospitals, Columbia, Missouri. Lauren Bulgarelli, cum laude, Emergency Medicine, Presence Resurrection Medical Center, Chicago, Illinois. Sana Khan, Psychiatry, St. Louis University, St. Louis, Missouri. Leander Lee, MBA, Preliminary Medicine, University of Missouri, Kansas City School of Medicine, Kansas City, Missouri, Anesthesiology, Barnes Jewish Hospital, St. Louis, Missouri. B.J. Osterberger, Pediatrics, Navy Medical Center, San Diego, California. Charles Fox Sherwood IV, Internal Medicine, Rhode Island Hospital, Brown University, Providence, Rhode Island. Narouj Madheni, summa cum laude, Internal Medicine, University of Texas Southwestern Medical School, Dallas, Texas. Dominic Nardi, Pediatrics, St. Louis Children's Hospital, St. Louis, Missouri. Vivek Singham, Transitional Year, Weiss Memorial Hospital, Chicago, Illinois, Dermatology, Medical College of Wisconsin Affiliated Hospitals, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hafsal Sultana Lodi, Pediatrics, St. Louis Children's Hospital, St. Louis, Missouri. Laura Rose Meidel, Preliminary Medicine, University of Missouri, Kansas City School of Medicine, Kansas City, Missouri. Megan Marie Lilly, Pediatrics, Palmetto Health, Richland, Columbia, South Carolina. Congratulations, class of 2019.
From this day forward, the members of the class of 2019 are forever linked to the University of Missouri, Kansas City as alumni. As the university's reputation grows, so will yours. In the same way, UMKC's stature is measured by your accomplishments. Here today to welcome you, the class of 2019, as our newest alumni is Dr. Tracey Stephens, a member of the class of 1990 and president of the UMKC School of Medicine National Board of Alumni and Partners. Dr. Stephens.
Good afternoon. As the president of the UMKC School of Medicine National Board of Alumni and Partners, and on behalf of Chancellor Molly Agrawal, Dean Dr. Marianne Jackson, and the faculty and the staff of the School of Medicine, I would like to congratulate you, the class of 2019, and welcome you as alumni. You are joining a very distinguished group of medical professionals serving in unique and varied careers around this amazing world. No matter your future plans, this place will always be your alma mater. This place has given you lifelong friends, incredible memories, and an education that will forever impact you, your family, the people, and the communities you will serve. I challenge you to never forget this place and to always remain an important part of the School of Medicine as alumni. Whether your involvement as you mature throughout your career is mentoring another student, supporting with financial support to the foundation, the school needs you, our world needs you to continue to give back to your alma mater. At this time, I would like to recognize all the UMKC alumni in the audience. Would you all please rise and be recognized? Great. Thank you. To the class of 2019, once again, congratulations. And now, will all the graduates please stand? The moment you have been waiting for, you've worked long and hard for, and you so deserve this. You may now move your tassels to the left side, signifying that you are UMKC graduates.
Please be seated. Dr. Amgad Masood will now administer the oath of physicians to the Doctor of Medicine graduates.
It's a University of Missouri, Kansas City School of Medicine tradition to convene medical students when they first arrive and read to them a version of the Hippocratic Oath. Upon graduation, Doctor of Medicine graduate recite the oath back. Hippocrates lived in the later half of the 5th century BC. His name has been associated with all that's best in the Western medical tradition. We invite all of the physicians in the audience to stand and participate if they wish. You will find the words printed on the last page of your program. Reciting the oath of physician together remind us all of our responsibility as physician and formally welcome this new physician into the profession of medicine. Will the 2019 Doctor of Medicine graduate please stand and recite along with me? To fulfill my responsibility as a physician, I solemnly swear in the presence of my teachers, colleagues, family, and friends to apply my accumulated knowledge, skills, and experiences to care for the sick and to promote the health and welfare of those who come to me for medical advice, to respect the confidences that are entrusted to me by my patient, in treating the sick to exert every effort to avoid injury and wrongdoing, to devote myself to the study of medicine in order to enhance my competence and contribute to its progress, to seek, when necessary, for the health of my patient, the advice and help of my teachers and colleagues, to give to my teachers and colleagues the respect and gratitude which is their due, and to maintain by all the means in my power the honor and the noble tradition of the medical profession. I make these promises in the full spirit of the tradition established by the ancient oath of Hippocrates, with awareness of the changing responsibility of medicine over the ages, and with the deep appreciation that the honor of being a physician carries with it these kinds of obligation to my fellow men and to society. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor.
I congratulate each and every one of you who received a degree today, and I now want to recognize one more time those who love and support you and who have played such an important role in your successes. We have before us the class of 2019 and the family, friends, and mentors who made this day a reality. Congratulations to all of you.
Please stand. As Marjorie Farrington sings the first verse of the Alma Mater. You'll find the words printed on page 7 of your program.
Blue Midwestern sky, sun shines like gold. Proud place where dreams are built, memories unfold. As with those who've gone before, we will ever be, singing to the blue and gold, UMKC.
This concludes the commencement ceremony of the University of Missouri Kansas City School of Medicine.